Hi there. Alright, okay, this is going to be video number 45, but number 7 of module 3. And in this video we're going to be talking about the CCI, alright, the Commodity Channel Index. Okay, so I've created a template for you called the TFB Video 45 Strategy 5 AC CCI Indicator. Go ahead and click on that one. Of course, if you've installed the templates, that is. If you haven't, go over to the navigator area right here and then locate the commodity channel index, left click, drag and drop, and then you'll see it come at the bottom. Alright, the default settings are just fine. Alright, so what we are looking for in the market is to really strengthen our signals. We don't want half iffy kind of not sure kind of buy sell signals. We really want some confident signals to come in. Alright, so the way that we can do that is, you may recall from using the CCI in the module 2, you'll notice that how I identify the sell signals and the buy signals, and the sell signals are normally generated when you see a break from here, and then a buy signal is normally generated when you see a break from this 0 100, and then anything below there, below 100 will be a sell. Right, a sell, and that's a buy line. Okay. Alright, with that all being well on its own, if you really want to strengthen your signals, then what you want to take a look at is the very first bar that emerges above. This is for a buy signal, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so you want to take a look at the very first bar that's generated that comes above the histogram, alright, on the accelerator oscillator. Okay, and then take a look immediately below it to see if this black line, the CCI line, is indeed within the 100 to minus 100 area. Alright, it needs to be within that area, and it is. Alright, so that would work out well. The next thing we would need to do is to ensure that we are not on a support or resistance line. Well, since this is going to be a buy trade, we don't want this to be on an immediate resistance line. And it's not, so we're okay with that. So we can go ahead and actually take this for as far as it can go, or for as far as you want it to go. Alright, okay, so let's see if we can find you some more examples of when a sell trade opportunity comes in. Alright, sometimes you have to be quite nimble. We're looking for the very first bar, alright, right here, and we can see that indeed for a sell signal that we are looking for this bar right here, and we need that bar to be in line with that CCI, and that CCI needs to be within that range for a sell. Alright, now what we then do is target previous support and resistance levels depending on what the trade will be. So this is a sell trade, so we're going to target a support level. Okay, and here is our support level right there. Then we allow for human error, take off 20% of whatever that distance is from the price that you actually enter from. So we would be in on the close of that bar, and we'll be in on the beginning of this bar. So that could be round about there. So we're looking at around about 133.50, and that says 132.47. So about 100 pips. So we can take about 80 pips off of that, because we're going to allow for a 20% margin of human error in there as well. So that would work out well. So our TP would be there, and our stop loss would be here. Alright, so we get in on the 4-hour time frame, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 in 16 hours, just gain 80 pips. Alright, okay, let's see if we can show you some more examples. Okay, here is one that you might take on which should not been taken on. Now you see this here, this is where the first bar arises above the histogram, above the vertical scale, the 0, 0 level. You can see that this little bar right here is above the vertical scale. Alright, that one there that I'm just pointing at. The market does indeed go up, but we don't see it sitting within that area when the signal comes in, because if we come down you can just barely see that we are above that area. Alright, that particular section comes in within that top box, and that top box is a sell box. Alright, and the bottom box is a buy box. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so that would be a no trade. Alright, based on other strategies you could very well go in on that trade. It all really depends on you, really. See, I'm trying to help you find your trading style. Alright, and we'll see what ones you're comfortable with. Okay, now if out of all of these strategies you still don't find one that's comfortable for you, wow, I would be kind of lost, really, because there's so many different combinations for me to go through. I really do hope that you do find one that works for you. If you don't find that one that works for you, then please contact me, so I can have a little one-on-one with you and maybe get to understand, maybe, do you gamble a lot, that kind of stuff, and what's your kind of ideal situation, and then see if I can come up with a strategy that will meet those expectations. Okay, but anyways, moving on. Alright, let's see if we can find some more. Alright, so here is our first instance where it goes above. Oh, great, that one works. That's a buy signal. So we're looking anywhere in that box there, and we see that this particular line does indeed fall inside that box, so that's a nice buy opportunity. So the next thing we need to take a look at is, where does this bar appear, and it'd be this one, so we'll be getting in on the new bar. So now we need to take a look to see if this area right here, if that is a major support or resistance line. So let's just take some of that off and let's put a marker in there, and I'm going to put that right at the next bar. It's going to be this second bar here, because the first bar is actually this candle right here, and I'm going to get in on the new bar. Okay, and this one does go up around about 68 pips and hits that little bit of a section there, but I want to move over to the left, and I want to see if this area is indeed an area that I can actually trust to go long on, and to ensure that it's not actually a strong resistance level. Well, in this particular case it's not a resistance level, it's a support level. That one is actually letting us know that we've got a nice support there. Alright, so let's keep on going back and see if this rings back true again. Okay, great, excellent. We've got another bit of support there, okay, because the market's gone back up. So that's awesome. I'm actually happy with that. Alright, believe it or not, I'm actually happy with that one. So let's go back to where we were. I think I might have lost my place. Oh no. Okay, I think it might have been over here. Alright. There's a buy signal there. I don't know where I must have. Oh, is this the one? No. Okay, I've lost my space. Oh, great loss. Alright. Oh, anyways. Sorry guys, I've lost my space now. I should have put a marker in there. Oh, here we go. Sorry, there it is. Oh, I found it. Excellent. Alright, okay, so here we are. Here is our buy trade. Here is that buy candle. We're going on the next bar, and I'm happy with this line as being a support line. Okay? And this is where it actually showed us. So we can go ahead and we can target previous highs. Alright? And yeah, go ahead and see how you get on with that. Okay? And then just see if we can find some short trades. And here is one right here. We can see our first bar and then we're looking for that first bar to actually sit inside that top section, and it does. Alright, so now we want to take it all the way up to the top. This is where that bar appears, so we go short on this bar, the next bar. So where that line is right there, I want to try and make sure that I'm going to put a marker on this one just in case I lose my spot again. Okay, so we want to make sure that this line is not a support line because we're coming down. We want this to be a resistance line, so let's go back over. Oh, okay, look at this. The market has gone up a little bit and it stops right there. So there's confirmation number one, but I'm not happy with just one confirmation. I want some more. Alright, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. And let's just keep going. Oh, great. Oh, hang on, that's not it. My bad. I thought that's where we... Oh, here we go. Okay, here's our line. So this is great. This is also letting me know we said the market's broke through that support. It's come under. It's tried to go back up to attempt to get to reach these new highs, but it didn't. So the resistance line has held and it came back down. So I'm happy with that line. Alright, so I'm going to go back to my marker. If you don't know how I'm actually doing this, I'm actually left clicking on my on my mouse, and I'm dragging my mouse to my left so I can see whatever's in the future in front. All right, and so I can see where I'm going. So alright, so I'm happy with that. So now I'm going to look for projected targets, like where I'm going to put my TPs and stuff like that. So I'm going to look for other previous highs. Alright, so as the market's coming down, I will need to know where I'm going to put my TP. So here's one section right there that I can target as my first area, and the next one I can come down for a low. I can target this low here, or maybe even this one here. So there's 4 of them that I can target. Alright. Okay, so you go ahead, and once you know you're in there, you're going to be your stop loss up the top there. Okay, and whatever value this is going to be, I'm going to take off 20%, so I can safeguard my trade just in case I made a boo-boo when it comes into trying to interpret where the next low is. Alright, and if it does get pretty close to it while I'm on my trading station, I'm going to go ahead and take my stop loss and put it to break even. Okay, and once it comes down here, this is, say for argument's sake, that's 100 pips from here to there. I'm going to basically take off whatever. If it's 2 lots, I'm going to take off 1 lot. Alright, so I'm now left with, I've just booked in $1,000. Alright, so the market comes down again, and I'm going to take off another half a lot, and I'm going to move my break even down and book in 100 pips. So no matter what, I'm going to get 100 pips at times 2, so I'm going to make $2 grand no matter what. Alright, and just keep on doing that until it gets to the point where, you know, it doesn't come down any further really. Alright, but here we can see it came down quite low from 137 to 141, so you're looking at, you know, about 400 pips, but that occurred in a very long time. We took what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So 120 hours. Wow, that's a long time. Alright, so you're looking at about 4 or 5 days there. Okay, so you can see now the importance of patience and letting your trade go through when you're getting your analysis correct. Alright, it's not just looking at one particular section of the chart and then leaving it. You got to think outside the box. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. You got to build this puzzle up so you can find that picture, to see what the picture looks like. And the more angles and variables that you come across, and you try to work out what's what, then the better impression that you're going to get on the market of which direction it should be going in. And then the rest of it comes down to your money, risk management, and your patience. Alright, so I'm going to leave you with that video, okay, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye for now.